Welcome back to 1257 AD. This is Arcade Night, and I am so excited to get started today. Let me tell you why, because we're going to be doing a lot of diplomacy today. Man, we have so much stuff we have to do. First, we've got a lot of troop movements we have to do. We got to get troops in the right places, in the right castles to get ready for the new war against Scotland so we can take Glasgow and finally secure the north. Also, I've got to hand out some fiefs to my lords and get them ready for the war so they can start building up their armies. Also, going down to Italy reminded me, my God, I have the war with the Pope still going on that I've got to end. So I'm going to have to send an envoy out there. I'm going to have to try to find a way to end this war so that I can just stop worrying about that and I can recruit down in Italy all I want. So I have a lot to do, and I'm here in Kildrummy Castle, which is the first part of my plan today. I need to move basically my army operations to Kildrummy Castle all the way from Norwich. And the deal is, the only garrison I actually control is down in Norwich. I don't control the garrison here in Kildrummy Castle. So I'm going to go ahead and, yes, I'm going to lose 300 troops, but I thought it was the most strategic position for me to have my troops so I can go ahead and siege Glasgow. Dingwall Castle, unfortunately, I gave to Joseph. Now, I could, if I wanted to, like maybe exchange fiefs, and I could try to do that, but I don't know. I prefer having Kildrummy here because Stirling is so close. And it just makes more sense for me to go back between Stirling and Kildrummy, and I don't mind making the trek so much all over to Glasgow. And it should be fine. It should be a fairly quick war. Oh, I'm saying that now. Let me drink to that. A fairly quick war. But I'm gonna really prepare for it. We're gonna get a lot of crossbowmen. So here's what I'm gonna do. It's just gonna hurt me, but I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna manage the garrison. I'm gonna take control of the garrison. Oh, and I lost 300 men, but that's okay. And what I'm gonna do just for now, well, let me upgrade these guys before I do that and see what these senior crossbowmen look like that I went all this way for. So they look pretty good. Oh, and they do have those shields. Okay, all right. I feel much better. They have shields. Okay, these guys should be pretty good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop off pretty much all of these crossbowmen, the large bit of my force. I'm gonna keep those guys around though. So let's see. Yeah, that's a pretty good bit. So I can grab another 100 men and I'll keep these around because there's still a peasant revolt going on, guys, and I cannot forget about this peasant revolt. Let me drop off these prisoners too. I don't want to get caught against, like, 200 men, 300 men when I only got 400 guys on horseback. We may be able to get through it, but I don't want to try. So let me save right here in case of some kind of crazy catastrophe. And then I'm going to make one quick trip down to Norwich. And I'm going to move some troops. I'm going to keep doing that, I'll probably do a lot of that off camera. I may do an episode of Kingdom Cleanup in the very near future because there's so much stuff that needs to be done before the season finale. Season finale will be episode 50, and so we've got so many things to do before episode 50, and I definitely want to take Glasgow before episode 50. So there's so much stuff to do that we're probably gonna have to do a Kingdom Cleanup episode, the first one since Robert has a kingdom of his own. The last episode of Kingdom Cleanup we did, he purchased the crown that he would one day wear, that he's wearing now. But yes, I'm looking forward to doing those. We'll probably recruit some more Italian crossbowmen. We'll probably recruit some Scandinavian axemen because we're going to need those guys too for the siege. Who are you? Oh, I believe, let me just make sure, while I was kind of preparing for this episode, that no, that's not who I wanted to check. That England, where is the Kingdom of England? There you are. They're at war with the Emirate of Grenada. Emirate of Grenada, that's right, not the Hafsid dynasty. And I just want to make sure, I don't think I'm at war with these guys. I think I'm only at war with the Papal States, and our truce with Scotland would expire 10 days. I think we'll be okay there. So, yeah, just Running. Oh, he's running from this guy. That's hilarious. I thought he was coming straight at me. Hey, and there's Peter Ditton. There you are. I haven't seen this guy in forever. Let's go talk to him real quick. Hey, there's our guys too. Oh, who are you? Oh, Kingdom of Scotland. Come on, Peter Ditton. Let's talk. Haven't seen you in a long time, my friend. Yes, yes. I want to ask you something. No. I guess you can't upgrade them anymore. You can't talk to them. In a lot of mods, you could talk to them, and you could go ahead and upgrade them. But I guess they upgrade themselves. I have a new task for you. Never mind. Okay. Well, nice to see you, my friend. I guess I can't give you any special gear or anything. You're kind of stuck with what you're wearing forever. I'm sorry for that, my friend. I'm sorry. I thought I could upgrade them after the fact, but that's not the case. Okay, so quick trip down to Norwich. Let's pick up 100 or so guys. We've only, you see, it's only 3 trips. We'll only do one. We'll only do one. Let's inspect the garrison. Who do I really want? These guys. Let's get a big group. Yes, crossbowmen. Oh, definitely these guys. I could not take them all if I wanted to. There we go. Nice. What I probably should do is, I can hear them screaming, "Take us to London! Bring on the horse!" Yeah, if I don't do that, I'm gonna hear some grumblings. So let's go talk to them. Let's make sure the madam is gonna please them. Yes, thank you, madam. A mere 100 coin. Why not? I'm sure I have plenty of food. Yes, I'm doing good. All right, so let's go back up to. Well, I can't find Kildrummy from here, but it's in that general direction. We're gonna head back to Kildrummy. So yeah, I'm definitely thinking we're gonna have to do a kingdom cleanup episode because there's so much to do. There's so much to do. There's Peter Ditton one more time. I guess I like his fat. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. It's kind of like a pink or fuchsia, quartered with gold fleur-de-lis on a midnight blue. I like it. Excellent choice. So let's. Oh, who's this? Huh. None of our concern now. None of our concern. Okay, so after we do this, we're going to quickly head over to Sterling. See how our finances do. Oh my goodness, we're doing great. I mean, I think that's the wealth we have in Sterling alone, so I definitely need to spend some money. I need to do some investment. I need to get over that million. You know, I need to be a wealthy. Hey, Rodrigo, I think I'm gonna give you a fief. I'm gonna give you a shot. Give you a shot. It's coming up soon. So let's drop these guys off. So drop all these guys off really quickly. I think I'm gonna keep my veteran archers for now because I'm gonna try to put down this peasant revolt if there's any of it still left. I mean, the honorable noble lords of Scotland were doing it for me, so I wasn't gonna stop them. But if there's any left, I'll take care of it. I'll definitely take care of it. Mop it up, like, well, I'm not gonna mop you up. But I'm sure there's some hanging out somewhere that'll just pop up. All right, so let's go to Sterling. Let's go to the castle, and let's take care of some diplomacy here. There's a few things we need to do. So I've been looking at the map, and long term, let's. Hey, there's somebody over there that may change everything. Let's talk to this guy really quickly. You are new, my friend, and hey, who are you? There's a lot of people who have come to my cause. Greetings, my lord. You may have heard of my ill treatment at the hands of. I don't. Okay, so you must be. I can't even begin to guess. You know, Eastern European? You have a reputation as one who treats his vassals well. Well, I'm glad my reputation has spread that far. And as if you will have me, I'd be honored to pledge myself as your vassal. Oh, my goodness. My goodness, sir. Sir, you look like... Let's see. 719 renown. That is not bad. It's not as good as my renown, sir, but respectable. Respectable. Gosh, I just don't know. Here's the thing. I just don't... You know what I'm thinking? He's probably going to be so pissed at me. Yeah, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to possibly accept this service because, man, we've got that war coming up. And then we'll see how he goes. We'll see how it works out. And we'll see if we can expand. And if not, you know what? No, I'm sorry. I can't accept you. Now, what I will do is I will wait until I do my other plans, and then I will go talk to you, sir, because maybe I have room for one lord. And unfortunately, you stood too close. You stood way too close to me, and firsties is not always best. So here's what I've been thinking about, right? So I've looked at the map, and I've considered some things, and I think what I need to do for now is I need to start distributing some lands, some castles to my other lords so they could start building up garrisons, so they could start building up troops, so they have some finances, so that when we do start fighting Scotland again and we do have to siege Glasgow, it's not going to be such a burden on me and my personal army that I can really call my banners and they'll have sufficient troops to really help me out. And I think they'll be really happy to get these fiefs, and they'll be more accepting of my reign, and they will be more willing to help me when I marshal up my army. So I have a plan of who I'm going to distribute the lands to. Now this is merely temporary. When we finally take over all of England and maybe one day Ireland, and of course we already have Scotland, I'm going to kind of redistribute the fiefs, exchange some fiefs out to make sure that it is properly set up the way I like it, the way I think the kingdom should be run. But temporarily, while we have the Northern Kingdom as it is, we have to do what we have to do. So let's head over and talk to my minister wife, my Queen Isabel, and let's see. I would like to speak to you as there's a state. Okay. I would wish to grant one of my vassals. Yes. Okay, so first of all, Joseph already has Dingwall Castle. Or he does not have Dingwall Castle. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Dingwall Castle to Joseph Brecklin. Now, Joseph Brecklin already has Perth, and they're right next to each other. So that's perfect. Rodrigo is seriously pissed at me. Seriously pissed. Okay, Peter. Why don't we hand it out? Yeah. I'm considering, when do we hand it out to Rodrigo? I know there's a method to this, to where I lose the least amount of... What else? I want to replace myself as Marshal, and let's make him Marshal. Okay. You see that? There we go. That helped out a little bit. Okay, so, next, let's hand out another fief. Okay, so now Peter, Lord Peter Dinton, also knighted, Sir Peter Dinton. I'm going to give him Urquhart Castle. Yes. Sir Lord Peter Dinton, now you are Lord of Urquhart Castle. Alright, there goes the deterioration again. Whatever. Okay, so next, let's, my new lord, where? Right, so I want to hand out Scone, which is unassigned now, to Lord Lancia. I think he needs an operation. He needs an area of operation, and he will be close to Stirling to where he could protect Stirling. And I seem to trust him. And yeah, we have a relationship of 17 now, so that seems to be working out well. Okay, then finally, let's see. Inverness. I'm going to give Inverness to, yes, Lord Rodrigo. And -14, so that increased it by 10. So now I feel that we're in good shape. The kingdom's religion is Roman Catholic, which I think is where we should stay. The next thing I need to do, the next thing on the list, And let me take a sip because, whew, doing this kingly work is thirsty work. Hold on one second. Ah, excellent. Tastes better from a golden chalice. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is we need to get this war with the Papal States over. So I want to dispatch an emissary. And let's see. We need to dispatch an emissary to, yes, Pope Alexander. That our two kingdoms should enter in a truce. You know, and I believe Simon has the best persuasion. So Simon, you shall do this mission for me. Speak well. Alright, that's all for now. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. The last thing, I think I have just one fief unassigned, but that doesn't mean I need to give it to this guy. So you're still here, dude. I thought we were sure. Oh, there's that magical wall. Okay, so let's talk to Lord Manuel. Seems like he's probably from that same area, but I like your digs, man. Let's see what you're wearing. Oh my goodness. All right, he's an older guy. I like him. I like him. I think I made a wise choice. The last, I don't know. That was a long time ago. That was a long time ago. So I have no idea who you are, sir. I have no idea what kingdom you were a part of. Maybe this could help me. No, no. Are you... No. I was trying to see if it could help me. Maybe he had a cousin or a brother and he was still part of the previous kingdom. Well, what's this kingdom? Ah. Oh, really? Really? Well, aren't you... You're not Muslim? That's odd. Okay. Alright, well... I sure hope you're not Muslim. I don't think you are. Man, it sure looks like you were, though. But your renown is so high that I almost have to accept you because you would really help me out in this battle. I mean, you'll probably have a lot of troops that you could bring to the battle. Listen, I'm accepting of all creeds and colors and religions, sort of. Probably not. But we'll try you out, sir. Doesn't look like you get a negative relation from that, but we'll give you a shot. Okay, so I think we're in pretty good shape. I think we've got the kingdom set up pretty well. So let's do this. We're gonna head out here, and first of all, we're gonna save because that was a lot of work. That was a lot of diplomacy that I just did there, and we still haven't heard back from Simon, and if Pope Alexander is gonna accept our truce, because if not, you know. I mean, what you're gonna do? You're gonna come all the way over here? I'm definitely not gonna head that way. You can have it all the way in Italy, please. So the next thing I need to do is just see if I can find any of these rebels around. I'll probably just search the map, and I won't find any rebels. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut away really quickly. I'm gonna search for some rebels, and if I find some, we'll come back. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, guys, welcome back. If you can see really quickly in the bottom left, it's fading away now. My idiot marshal, or maybe I'm the idiot for making him marshal. I'm fairly certain he's gathered an army to go fight the Pope. So what I now have to do is... Oh my goodness, that's not what I want to ask you. So yeah, I have to go back to Sterling. And I have to fire him. Because he's an idiot. Just what I thought. Just what I thought. Those two Italian lords were troublemakers from the beginning. And I'm glad I indicted the first one for treason. This guy... Oh, he's getting close. Let's see. State of affairs. I wish to replace Lord Rodrigo as Marshal. Yes. I am certain. Yes. Oh my gosh, I have to wait a few more days. You got to be kidding me. He could be there fighting the Pope by then. Oh my goodness. Well, that's just fantastic. That's just fantastic. And while that was going on, I was desperately looking for any kind of peasants that are around, and I couldn't find any peasants. So that's the situation we're in. But guys, we're going to end it right here. I want to thank you guys for joining me. Another episode where, yes, we didn't fight, but sometimes I love these episodes. This is the cool part about the Mount and Blade games. Sometimes you could do just nothing but diplomacy, and sometimes those are just the funnest times to me. So I want to thank you guys for joining me. If you enjoyed this episode, hit that like button. Go ahead and give some comments. Subscribe if you haven't, guys. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.